Time now to talk to Dr. Lu, and she's got a couple of special guests in the studio. Over to you, Lu.
Thank you, Fred, and thank you so much, Carla, for coming on being with us today.
No worries, thanks for having us.
No worries, and thanks for bringing beautiful Hector. Hector's one, yes, that's your name, isn't it, mate? He's like, what have I done? What have I done? Hector's one of my beautiful patients who I've been treating for a little while. And today we're going to continue the conversation about feeding your dog fresh food, which is something that a lot of people get very confused about. What do I feed? How do I make sure it's balanced? But Carla's here to let us know. She's been doing it for years. It's actually really easy. Yeah, Carla is testament to how much you can improve your dog's health just by feeding them fresh food. So Carla, this isn't your first rodeo, is it? You fed your last dog fresh food?
Yes, yes, I did.
And how did that go for little one?
Pretty good. Carla was obviously a Jack Russell Terrier, so he would normally have a long lifespan, but he actually lived to the ripe old age of 22.
22. Amazing.
Yep. So he passed away last year, but I would probably say from 17 or 18 years old, I switched him to a fresh food raw diet just because he was getting such an upset stomach all the time. And the vets were always directing me to go onto that bland diet, steamed chicken and veggies with some rice. And of course, I was doing that so often, I thought, well, actually, maybe there's something to this. And so we started the transition from there to get him onto just nice cooked chicken breasts with some veggies. And it worked perfectly for him. It was so great.
Great. And now you feed Hector raw meat?
Yeah.
So what's his usual diet?
So Hector's a bit of a bigger boy, so obviously his food portions are much larger. But he gets kangaroo mince because it's a nice lean meat. And he also gets raw vegetables, so we add kale, zucchini, sweet potato, pumpkin where possible. What else? Celery, if we've got that in the house. Pretty much we just look in the veggie drawer and see what we've got, and we put something together. And we put all that in the NutriBullet that we've got and blend it all up, and it's done in a couple of minutes.
Excellent, that's perfect. So when you're balancing out your dog's diet, you want to aim to have around about 70% raw meat. So Carla's using kangaroo. You can use any kind of meat really, depending on really just what works best for your pets. You can try around a few different meats. And then they should have around about 20% vegetables. As Carla says, you can just use whatever's around. Make sure you steer clear of onion, garlic. Avoid fruits. They don't really need the sugars, and some of them, like grapes, can be toxic. And then to really complete the diet, you should feed around about 10% raw offal. So the gross stuff, the heart, the liver, the kidneys. It's a bit yucky, but you can pop it in the NutriBullet, like Carla said, and blend it all through. And the offal gives an amazing range of nutrients. So when you're feeding dogs raw like this, you give them such amazing fresh antioxidants and such a broad range of nutrients that just doesn't compare to a packet food. And then also from a health perspective, you'll really minimise a lot of health problems. So Carla, Hector used to get a few health issues before putting him on fresh as well.
Yeah, Hector is a rescue, so ever since I've had him, he's had a bit of like a skin condition. He's always been a bit itchy. And obviously sometimes you really would not want to sit downwind of him. So putting him on the diet that I've got him on now, I've noticed that his teeth are much cleaner. We can sit anywhere in the vicinity of him and it's not a problem. He's not gassy anymore. And he stopped scratching completely.
Amazing.
So it's been really, really good for us.
Yeah, and that's amazing. And you know, if your dog is having stinky farts, I'm afraid that something they're getting in their diet isn't working for them. It's not normal for them to be producing a lot of gas in their guts. So if that's happening a lot, you probably do need to look at what are you feeding them. There's something in there that's not working for them. So having lots of smelly farts isn't normal. And same with skin allergies. So having a skin flare up, there's an underlying immune problem going on, and often it's brought on by feeding the incorrect foods. So if your dog has any of the medical conditions that Carla has mentioned, it's super important to get your diet right. I mean, we all know that the first thing we do when we're trying to be healthy is eat fresh whole foods and limit processed foods. And in dogs, processed food means anything out of a packet. So the dry food, the tinned food, anything like that really is a processed food. Yeah. And you found it pretty easy, Carla?
Oh yeah, really easy.
Yeah.
I did think it was going to be quite time consuming. I've always got like a backup in the freezer in case, you know, we're too busy and we don't have time to cook anything up, but it's so fast and so easy. And at least I know I can, you know, have peace of mind that I know that I'm feeding him all good foods, and I don't have to, you know, wonder if anything goes wrong what I've accidentally fed him. So yeah, it's just really great peace of mind as well.
Yeah, fantastic. And what would you say to people out there who are thinking about transitioning but are a bit worried about doing it?
I would say it's not as expensive as you might think it would be. It's really cost effective. You can get everything from Coles and or Woolworths. It's really easy, really affordable, and doesn't take any time at all.
Awesome, great, lovely. And if you are a bit confused about what to feed your dog, I've got lots of information on my website, drlu.com.au, and also make sure you're following my socials links. I post all the time about tips to make sure you're feeding your dog and your cat right. So cats need fresh food, even more importantly than dogs. So don't hesitate to get in touch. And if you want to ask us any questions on the couch about your pet to talk about on our next segment, then definitely get in touch. As well, we'd love to hear what you're asking about, and so we can help out your pet as well.
Thank you very much.
And thank you so much for coming along, Carla.
No worries.
Yeah.
Good job,
Hopefully
Hector.
Hector lives to 20 as well. Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah. But he's doing so well. For a German Shepherd to be so healthy at 10 is amazing. So definitely a testament to your fresh food feeding.
He eats better than we do, to be honest.
I know what that's like.
Well done.
Oh.
Thank you very much, Dr. Lu, and thank you very much, Carla. Carla, you were telling me just quickly before we go to the break that you live in an apartment.
Yeah.
Now, did you know you were going to live in an apartment when you had such a large dog?
Yeah, so we've been living in an apartment for, 5 or 6 years.
How does Hector adjust to the space? Like, you know, they love to have big gardens and things like that. How do you get around that?
Well, funnily enough, dogs sleep at least 16 hours a day. So we try to follow the regime of hunt, eat, sleep, which is very much a pack mentality for a dog.
Wow.
So if we get that right, he sleeps all day, legs in the air, on the couch.
Child, but better.
Yeah.
Well done.
But better. We're emphasis on that.
Well done. Thank you very much. Dr. Lu, anything else you want to add just before we wrap it up?
No, that's great. Next segment with Talking Pets, we're going to be talking to a veterinary acupuncturist. So talking about the different medical problems that you can solve by using acupuncture.
Fantastic. Stay tuned. That's coming up next month. I think at the end of this month it might be all.
Right. Yeah, end of July. Yeah.
Beautiful. Look forward to that. And don't forget, check out our website as well. If you'd like to write to us, to send some questions through, Dr. Lu, you can do that. All the details are on our website, thecouch.com.au. I think it came up right on the screen there a minute ago. Thanks for watching. We'll see you straight after this break. We've got some comedy coming in with Simone Springer talking robots. See you then.